They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime parody scenes. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the times that an anime series made references to another anime in a hilarious fashion. The anime themselves don't have to be strictly comedies, just so long as their parodies make us chuckle and it's pretty clear which other show they're referring to. Number 10, Dragon Ball Z, Gintama. A word of warning, expect to see a lot of Gintama on this list, since it's the modern pioneer when it comes to taking the piss out of other anime.
Gintama the movie,
In this instance, we're looking at the many times Gintama parodied the king of classic shonen. From the sparking Gintaman opening to the time when Gengai was taken out by a special beam cannon, there's certainly no shortage of Dragon Ball references. Our personal favourite has to be the time when Hijikata encounters Breezer and Cello while looking for a familiar type of magic balls. Number 9, Death Note, Watamote. Being the shut-in that she is, it's no surprise that Tomoko would end up acting out as one of the most popular anime of all time. While her tastes tend to lean towards the erotic side of the otaku spectrum, she's certainly not above mimicking everyone's favourite god of the new world, Light Yagami. Inspired by Light's mass-murdering penmanship skills, the scene shows Tomoko searching the internet in order to try and make herself more girly so boys will look at her. Aw, isn't she adorably creepy? Number 8, Yu-Gi-Oh! Hayate the Combat Butler. Hayate is no stranger to parody. In an effort to protect his young and lovely employer from those who would steal her fortune, this butler has found himself facing down all manner of references. However, we decided to go with the king of games in this instance, because seeing a hitman end up being defeated in a game of duel monsters is too funny to ignore. It's kind of admirable how many tropes this show managed to fit into a single minute of parody. Number 7, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gintama. Sorry Shinji, but you're just too easy to make fun of. In a shot-for-shot recreation of Evangelion's less than well-received finale, Shinpachi ends up experiencing exactly what Shinji went through, and by that we mean ending up inside his own mind with everyone congratulating him. Just seeing all of Oddjob's Gin take part in this iconic moment doesn't only speak volumes about how underwhelming the scene actually is, but will have you squawking with laughter. Get in the robot, Shinpachi.
Ometto-san. Arigato.
Number 6, Attack on Titan, Mr. Osomatsu. Now this is how you do an introduction. As we're greeted to the lovable vulgarity that is the Matsuno brothers, they decide that in order to make their anime really stand out, they should update their image to fit with current trends. This doesn't only turn them into your typical Bishonen hunks, but eventually leads to Chibita taking the form of a Titan. What follows is quite possibly the biggest clusterfuck of popular anime tropes you've ever seen. It's no wonder the episode was eventually pulled. Number 5, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Sergeant Frog. Poor Evangelion, it's the comedy gift that keeps on giving. Even sentient frog people make fun of it. While it doesn't contain any references to the AV units or Shinji's dirty masturbation habits, it does parody the scene where Kaoru manages to make his way through the NERV headquarters and break into Terminal Dogma. Just to make things even weirder, the character Saburo is actually voiced by the same Seiyu who played Kaoru. No wonder we got such a weird sense of deja vu.
こんなことができるのは奴しかいない。出てこい、クルル総長。
Number 4, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Food Wars. If there's one anime that made itself a prime target for parody, it's JoJo, specifically in regards to the ability known as stands. Any comedy anime with its salt has found a way to illuminate the hilarity of Jotaro and Dio's signature skills, but in our minds, none have done it better than Food Wars. During a cook-off between Megumi and Kurokiba, the two put their all into their dishes, with the final verdict coming down between their choice in shrimp or scallops. Naturally, this results in the two seafoods taking the form of stands and beating the crap out of each other. Number 3, Initial D, Lucky Star. We all know that Konata is the single biggest fan of Haruhi Suzumiya on the face of the planet, but we actually found the show's references to the infamous racing series was a million times funnier. As it happens, Konata's teacher does not tolerate anyone overtaking her, leading to the entire scene suddenly shifting art styles as it becomes a scene right out of Initial D, CGI car and all. Gotta admit, we didn't see Ms. Kuroi being such a badass behind the wheel. Maybe she should race Takumi. Number 2, Dragon Ball Z, 30 Sai Hoken no Taiiku. In an anime focused on men and women in their 30s who have yet to lose their V-cards, we get to see a recreation of the iconic scene where Goku takes out a foe by gathering the life force of the world and unleashing it into a single attack. The only difference here is that in place of the dangerous alien villain, we have a woman flashing her crotch, and instead of life force, we have our pseudo Super Saiyan channeling virginities instead. Well, that's certainly one way to parody the Spirit Bomb. Number 1, Fist of the North Star, Gintama. Honestly, what could take the top spot other than Gintama? In an obvious reference to Kenshiro in all of his badassery, we see Shinpachi running straight into the Fist of the North Star's opening art style and all, where he takes the place of our muscular hero, much to his overwhelming confusion. We're not sure what's funnier, the fact that the meek Shinpachi is now parading around as the Hokuto Shinken master, or the very familiar sounding I am shock. I am shock!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.